Hey guys, thought I would just take you through a process of me actually doing a complete job through the process of me laying down my vocals as well as doing the editing and sending it off to a client. So I hope you pick up some tips from this. If you got any questions at the end, make sure you leave me a comment on this video and I'll see you soon. Bye. Or not bye, watch. Here I come back. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay. So we're about to do a recording for one of my clients in China, and I'll let you get a little taste. This is the first time this week, anyway, I'll be recording in this studio for a client. First time I'll be recording for this client in studio. So let's take a crack at it. A couple Chinese words in here I'm going to have to make sure that I pronounce correctly. So here we go. 1. At present, the waste-to-energy WTE technology has become the first choice to treat domestic waste by virtue of being safe, environmentally friendly, highly efficient, and land-saving, etc. More importantly, the waste is turned into clean energy by generating rich power and thermal energy through incineration. 2. Being one of the first companies undertaking consulting and engineering of WTE projects, INFI has become the only one engineering company in China that can provide the integrated service of investment, consulting, design, equipment, integration, construction, and operation service for WTE projects. Okay, so there's a little taste of a recording that I would do here in studio, and I'm looking at my waveform here over on the screen being recorded. Of course, it's still recording me, so I'll go back and fix that up. But just wanted to give you a little taste of how it is that I record here in the new studio. I have my script here on my stand, and of course, I've got my Chaotica eyeball here, which holds my Neumann TLM 103. So let me get back to recording. See you guys soon. Okay, so now that I've got that recorded, we've got to edit it. So we're over here in Adobe Audition, and let's just pop that so you can see it a little bit better. So basically all these little spikes are where I made mistakes and where I stopped recording the last video or whatever and was talking to you guys. So we're going to take a listen now and see how this is going to sound and where we need to edit our mistakes out. So you'll kind of see that process. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, so we're about to do recording for one. At present, the waste to energy. We can delete that because that's nothing there. Has become X. All right, so let's just go back and take a listen. 1. At present, the waste-to-energy WTE technology has become the first choice to treat domestic waste by virtue of being safe, environmentally friendly, highly efficient, and land-saving, etc. Okay, so I see being one of the first companies undertaking consulting and engineering of WTE by generating rich power and thermal energy through incineration. 2. Being one of the first companies undertaking consulting and engineering of WTE projects. Here's where I was talking to you guys, so I can take this out. So let's see where we're ending off here. For WTE projects. Okay. INFI has invested in... Let me just double check my script here that I printed out. Okay, so the last thing I said here was WTE projects. Okay, right there. Then it should be INFI has invested. INFI has invested. Okay, so we can take out this little spot here. Let's make sure this sounds appropriate. WTE projects. INFI has invested and built 4 WTE bot projects in Zhangyang, Wuxi, Harbin, and Guangzhou. Chinese words. The one in Harbin is a mechanical grade furnace cold climate. Okay, there's a mistake. And extremely cold climate among area with the highest altitude and extremely.
Okay, so we can strip that mistake out. Clean that up. And let's take a listen. There's a mistake there.
From Heilongjiang from
right there.
Heilong.
Right there is a mistake. So let's go ahead and
in projects all over China.
All right, so it looks like I've got a couple of mistakes here, so let's take a listen.
3. The waste is 3.
Right
the waste is grabbed by the crane and loaded into a hopper and then pushed by exchange, where water in in China. 3. The waste is grabbed by the crane and loaded into a hopper and then pushed by a ram feeder onto the moving grates for recycling. Flue gas generated from waste, which is then used to drive, and high pressure steam, which.
Okay, take that mistake out. And, ooh, got a couple of mistakes here. All right, what's this saying?
Is interconnected to the city power grid. Is interconnected to the city power grid.
Okay, so that's one big mistake. Pop that out. And take a listen here. What's this mistake?
The residual gas, the residual.
Okay, right here. Drop that mistake out. And is this a mistake here?
Stripper plus activated carbon absorption plus advanced imported advanced.
Right there. Take that mistake out.
Advanced imported complete sets of rotary atomizer. Advanced imported complete sets of rotary atomizer.
It should be atomizer.
Advanced imported complete sets.
I think I did that 3 times.
Advanced.
Yep. So right here.
Advanced imported.
Take this. All of this comes out as a mistake. What's this here?
Are used in Zhangyang. Are used.
Right here. Delete. These Chinese words kind of get me messed up. Luckily, my client sends over pronunciations in an audio file, so I can use those.
A suction port is provided can meet the standards steadily in the long term. Of off-gas cleaning system can meet the standard to ensure that the emission indexes of off-gas power generation plant to ensure that the emission indexes of off-gas cleaning system can meet the standards steadily in the long term. 3. A suction port is provided above the closed waste pit to draw for pyrolysis. For pyrolysis.
Right there. There's a mistake. Take that out, and I think this is just a long pause I took. Let's just double check.
While keeping technology innovation and project improvement for pyrolysis, and keep the waste pit and unloading hall in negative pressure.
Yeah, that was just a long pause. I think I was doing something on my tablet to make sure I was reading it correctly. All right.
All in negative pressure. While keeping technology innovation and project improvement based on the 60-year development experience.
That's the completed file. It's about 3 minutes, 45 seconds. What is it? Yeah, 3 minutes, 45 seconds is what it is. And we're going to save that. And we're going to go back to, I recorded this in a multi-track session. So we're going to fix this multi-track. Let's expand that out. Actually, I can make this a little bit larger for you guys to see. And let's just make sure we've got the track all the way. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my rack on here to just bump it up a little bit. Since I am using a DBX 286S to take out all of my background noise and things of that nature, I'm not using a gate here. I'm not using a de-esser because I use that on hardware instead of in the software. I do have a vocal enhancer, a little bit of EQ, and a limiter that is in my rack. So we're going to take a listen to see how this sounds.
One, at present, the waste-to-energy WTE technology has become the first choice to treat domestic waste.
Okay, so there it is. That's the completed file. And what I'm going to do and save that project. And we're going to go ahead and export the multi-track session, the entire session, and make sure that we put it in the correct folder. And okay. So it's going ahead and processing, and what we're going to do here is just take a listen to the end project. That's what they call it in China. They either send me a demo or end-to-end project. Oh my gosh, now it's saying Adobe Audition is stopping. What happened with Adobe Audition? Luckily, you see, I save everything. So luckily you save it all. And we'll see why Adobe Audition is doing this. I'll be right back once it pulls back up. How about that? So you don't have to sit here and wait. Okay, all right. So Adobe Audition pulled back up the project. So one good thing about Adobe Audition CC, it saves everything. So even if you crash, it brings you back to the final point. So let's see if it recorded everything.
Combustion to the sustainable development.
Okay, yep, it recorded everything, it saved everything. And this is what the waveform looks like.
At present, the waste-to-energy WTE technology.
Okay, sounds really good. I'm sure you guys can't get the full gist of the sound since I'm just recording this on my cell phone here for you. So since that project is all saved up, what I can do now is go back to my client, since I've got them pulled up here, and I can say, here you go, Minnie. That's her name in China. Have no idea what her real name is, but she goes by Minnie. This is the end project. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks. All right, and then I can just open up my Explorer here. I'm just sending it through a Gmail account. So we're going to go here to my Earl Hall Studio folder, my clients, and where's Minnie? There's Minnie China, and this is the Infi 2 project, end project. You can see I've done a lot for this client. All right, Infi 2 project mixdown, drag it over, drop it in, and then all I have to do is, once it's finished loading up in Gmail, send. And there it is. All right, so you've seen me follow me through doing an entire project. So hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, let me know. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.